As I've come to a stop with the engine build at the moment, or disassembly, I thought I'd have a look at the fuel tank. It is incredibly rusty on the inside, but I'm hoping that it's not so bad that we have leaks. So the first thing I want to do is a little bit of electrolysis on it, which will tell whether the tank itself leaks, and it will hopefully remove the rust from the inside of the tank. And I can let this continue on for days at a time if need be. There's no rush on this particular job. So I think the first thing I want to do is get rid of the fuel cock though, because I don't want any non-steel parts in the electrolysis process. The first challenge I see is that there's no obvious way that this screws on or unscrews. That looks very rusty. I think the gasket has turned to a fossil. On gauze. And there's our screw to get in. In the bottom of the petcock there is a screw which hopefully won't be seized in place. Find out in a second. Right, I shall come back with a solution. I don't want to dent the tank when I do this. Unbelievable. This tool has paid for itself so many times. One screw. Ew. That is disgusting. That may not even be salvageable. There's two pipes. This is the main feed pipe, and this one here is the reserve pipe. The main pipe seems to be clear, at least visually it looks clear, but the reserve looks like it's blocked with tar and goo that has just settled in the bottom of the tank. So it could be that this is a non-salvageable part. Only time will tell, but I have ordered an ultrasonic cleaner, so I will lob this whole thing in there and see if we can bring this back from the dead. If not, we'll have to order another one. Here's some of the fuel tank magic pixie dust that's come out of it. I've used good old-fashioned duct tape over the hole, and hopefully this will be good enough for a few days of electrolysis and keep the water in the tank. the old grips off the Honda XL250. Okay, so it's been on for about 3 to 4 hours. It's time to check that. Ooh, that's interesting. Curious. I think there's still bits of powder coating on there, which might be what that stuff is. I'll give it a wire brush in a second. They've definitely got some green sludge in there. I've never seen green before, which is slightly concerning. But anyway, we'll carry on. See what happens. I don't know what the green was. As I say, I've never seen that with electrolysis before. But I've cleaned off the definitely steel anode, and this is definitely steel because I've checked it with a magnet and it's steel. So I'm just going to continue on and see how we get on and see what else happens. The tank's screwed, so whatever we do is not going to make it any worse. I have got the negative on the piece to be cleaned, and I've got the positive on the sacrificial anode, which is this bit. So it's just a case of carrying on. I have no idea what the green is though.